I feel like we're segueing perfectly
Yes.
here because I
Yes.
had George Kittle at number 2.
Okay, let's do it.
And
Let's do it.
yeah, so I get the touchdown argument. It's one I've made in the past when Niners fans used to tell me, like last year, George Kittle is way better than Travis Kelce. And I was like, well, you look at only Kittle's pluses and Kelsey's one deficiency, which I think blocking, it's overstated as a deficiency just because he's not asked to be in line 58% of the time and block. Instead, he's asked to be a chip blocker and he's asked to chop a lineman and stuff like that. We can't discredit him. He's a good blocker at doing that. And so I was like, and you don't look at the fact that Kelsey's a better route runner. You can line up Kelsey as your Z wide receiver and ask him to go beat a corner with a corner post. A very difficult route for even wide receivers. Michael Crabtree beat EJ Gaines on it, by the way, against St. Louis. But besides the point.
Corner. Yeah.
Yeah, Dino route. But way besides
at Candlestick, right? At Candlestick.
No, it was in the versus the Rams.
Okay.
The game Brandon Lloyd with 14 seconds to go caught like an 80-yard touchdown pass because Janoris Jenkins bit on a double move.
Was it in St. Louis?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway,
yes, go look that game up. Great game.
Yeah. Right.
But 2014. But what I was going to say was Travis Kelce can do all those things. And yeah, Kittle can't. But for me, it's just everything else, just phenomenal, like outstanding blocker. I mean, we're talking about blocking in line. You've pointed it out. He makes the run game go as much as anybody just because he is such a great blocker. Personality, so infectious, brings such energy, plays so hard, so tough, so reliable. He catches I understand the red zone thing, and I think a part of it is because he's only 6'3" and he doesn't have the longest arms. And yeah, he's had a few catches where he's sliding, but he doesn't catch the ball away from his body to the same extent that some of these other guys do. That's
even
why
like
theoretically,
Ross Welly. I mean, Jordan. Right. That's why Jordan Reed was there. Yeah.
Right. And I think that's why Brandon Ayuk ultimately is going to be the red zone guy for this offense. When you add the quickness and the wingspan, Kittle's catch radius is just not that large. But otherwise, I don't see a weakness. He is so good. I'm so happy he's a 49er for the next 10 years. He's just a phenomenal football player.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a weakness. I'm just going to put Trent Williams at number 2. And this may change because Trent Williams is a cool 5 years older than George Kittle, and Kittle could still improve. Trent Williams, as terrific as I thought he was the second half of last year, he's probably not as good as he was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's still excellent. What I saw from him this year was a guy who clearly missed a season and a training camp. Oh, not a training camp, the mini camp and the other stuff. So I didn't think he played particularly consistently the first 4, 5, 6 games. After that, I thought he was a freaking stud. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
He was unreal. Yeah, he was unreal.
He's really, really good. I can't say really that he has any weaknesses. So even putting him at 2, I really considered him putting him number 1. I did. But again, he's almost, 33? I'm not sure that his best football is ahead of him. So I'm not going to put him number 1. I'm going to keep him at number 2.